Esports is a term for organized video games competitions, especially between professionals. The most common video game genres associated with electronic sports are real-time strategy, fighting, first-person shooter, and multiplayer online battle arena. Tournaments such as the International, the Evolution Championship Series, and the Intel Extreme Masters provide both live broadcast of the competition and cash prizes to competitors.
Although esports have long been part of video game culture, competitions have seen a large surge in popularity in recent years. While competitions before around the year 2000 were largely between amateurs, the proliferation of professional competitions and growing viewership now support a significant number of professional players and teams. And many video game developers now build features into their games designed to facilitate such competition. The increasing availability of online video streaming platforms, particularly Twitch, has become central to current esports competition in 2014. Sports broadcasters ESPN broadcast the international finals, marking the first time an esports event have been simultaneously broadcast on mainstream channels. Now, there are two main types of game genres that are most common in today's esports. These are RTS and RPG. RTS, or real-time strategy, are games in which the player has to control and maneuver units and structures across the map with the objective of gaining control over the enemy. RPG, or role-playing games, are those games in which the player takes the role of the main or secondary character and develops a particular mission inside the virtual video game world.
Only you can hear me, Summoner. What masterpiece shall we play today?
One of the most popular games today is League of Legends, or LoL, a mixture of the previous two games genres. League of Legends is a fast-paced, competitive online game that blends the speed and intensity of an RTS with RPG elements. Two teams of powerful champions, each with a unique design and playstyle, battle head-to-head across multiple battlefields and game modes. With an ever-expanding roster of champions, frequent updates, and a thriving tournament scene, League of Legends offers endless replayability for players of every skill level. LoL is a free-to-play game with a community of 27 million active players, almost 2 times the amount of people in our country, playing this video game on daily basis. You might think that all of this is just millions and millions of people having fun, when actually more than half of the League of Legends community hate playing the video game. And then we realize that not all that glitters is gold. Hi dude, how are you? What are you doing?
I'm playing a game, man. League of Legends. Have you heard of it?
No, never.
It's pretty cool. You pick a champion and you destroy people.
It's an online game or?
Yeah, it's online. You can play like you can play alone. You have to play on the internet with some other guys.
Oh, it sounds so great. By the way,
it's kind of fun, but it's not that fun when your teammates dies and then you can win. It's like barely impossible to win when your teammates keep dying over and over again, because you have an unlimited time of lives. You can like respawn or reborn every, I don't know, 1 minute. But if you die too much, then it's kind of impossible to win.
But it looks so great because you are like growing and then you earn some levels and you earn some experience. So
Yeah, like it's not that difficult. For example, oh, no, come on, no,
What's
no,
happening?
no. Oh, God damn it, man. Freaking Lee Sin did
What
nothing,
the
man.
hell happened?
I'm gonna kill her. I was trying to hit the minions, man, and my teammate did nothing. He just stood there and keep looking at me. Oh man, hit man. I'm trying
Okay.
to win here.
Okay,
We have to
man.
destroy the tower, man.
Okay, man, calm down, but it's just a game or not?
It's not just a game, man. It's freaking League of Legends.
Even though this might seem like a parody, this is what most League of Legends players experience in-game. The chat system allows players to communicate to achieve goals, but also to channel and express their frustration towards the game.
Mira, en un principio era un momento de relajo, de entretención, hasta que se puso demasiado competitivo y la comunidad se empezó a denigrar con el tiempo, encuentro yo. Ahora mismo, sí, cuando juego con mis amigos no me es entretenido, pero por eso mismo es que juego siempre con amigos, no solo.
Okay, ¿por qué juegas League of Legends?
La verdad es que me he estado haciendo esa pregunta el último año, yo creo. A ver, para darte una respuesta más o menos acertada, yo diría que por entretención, por compartir con mis amigos. Tengo un amigo que lo único que juega es LOL, no sabe jugar otra cosa, es súper malo para lo que juega, y para compartir con él creo que la mejor manera es jugar
¿Qué opinas de la comunidad de los esports en general y sobre todo de League of Legends?
Bueno, como te dije, la comunidad creo que se ha eliminado con el tiempo. Al principio, bueno, yo nunca compartí mucho con la gente que jugaba League of Legends al principio, que yo juego desde que salió, desde la beta casi, pero creo que ahora con la inclusión de los servidores latinoamericanos, cuando lo abrieron, empezó a empeorar, encuentro yo, porque ¿para qué vamos a andar con cosas? Los latinos y los chilenos tenemos una mentalidad súper distinta a los gringos, como decimos nosotros, a los europeos también.
While less experienced players seems to be also less concerned about their performance and the result of the game, the ones with more experience seems to enjoy the games less, focusing on winning only and have a perfect execution on their gameplay. The fact of interacting behind a screen and not seeing the rivals or teammates' faces apparently makes people behave badly towards others. The fact that no one can control the actions you do on an online game creates a really toxic behavior in these gaming communities.
Los eSports para ti, especialmente League of Legends.
Bueno, para mí es una especie diferente de deporte, la cual está ligada netamente a jugar a través de computador. Puede ser cualquier tipo de juego, la cual reúne a una comunidad ligada 100% al juego, a los videojuegos.
¿Por qué juegas League of Legends?
Bueno, básicamente juego para entretenerme un rato y no, eso es para distraerme un poco de las cosas que hago.
¿Qué opinas de la comunidad de los eSports en general?
Creo que es una comunidad nueva que se está formando, una nueva tendencia en la cual la mayoría de los juventud, niños, adolescentes y algunos adultos se están integrando muy bien, y pienso que es una buena idea la cual fomentar de alguna otra manera el deporte online.
Statistics says that 90% of the League of Legends community are male, and 50% is between the ages of 19 and 25. This manifestation of toxic attitudes is shown in at least 8 out of 10 games.
Los trolls son los que tratan de hacerse lo chistoso de alguna manera, y se ríen. Por ejemplo, es medio complicado definir la palabra troll, pero en el juego, por ejemplo, en un juego que es en línea, un troll vendría siendo alguien que se deja perder a propósito para hacer perder a su equipo, por ejemplo. Ese podría ser una buena definición de troll en un juego. Alguien rage es alguien que se enoja por perder más que nada, o por cualquier cosa, también puede ser cosas estúpidas. Se enoja y poco más le echa la culpa a su team y no sé, dice garabato, ordinariese, lo que sea, para tratar de hacerlo sentir mal y hacerle sentir la culpa de que hayan perdido, por ejemplo, ese juego. Eso vendría siendo, yo creo, una persona en juego de rage. Ahora, ¿qué opino de ello? Bueno, los trolls...
En la comunidad una variedad gigante de personas y por lo mismo tiene una variedad gigante de comportamientos, la cual hay gente que, no sé, es súper tóxica, hay gente que te ayuda a jugar, bueno, puedes encontrar de todo y no sé si hacer amigos sea la mejor forma de... O sea, no sé si jugando la insolencia sea la mejor forma de hacerlo.
¿Qué idea darías para cambiar este tipo de comunidad?
No sé, quizá establecer nuevas reglas en la cual se pueda acusarse de un jugador tóxico o premiar a cuáles no lo son y te ayudan a jugar.
What if I told you I love League of Legends, but I hate playing the game? That one of the games I love most slowly turned into my bane and came so close to almost driving me insane. The game that could give me hours of enjoyment a day slowly faded to grey and on occasion made me question why I even played. But I never stopped. Albert Einstein once said, insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting the results to change. See, for a long time, I believed that my actions in a community so large I couldn't begin to fathom wouldn't have a butterfly effect on the other players in my faction. We never saw it coming. From the moment we downloaded the launcher and typed in the summoner name we thought of and chosen, little did we know that we'd opened up a world that would cause us to feel like we're going through the motions. None of us knew that when we started that very first match, and I know you will remember it, I know you can remember this, how that match would start something and spark something embedded inside of us, that desire to win. Victory was something we strived for and we logged on every night for. The game was beautiful, magic, and it just so happened that there wasn't any meta, no team compilation that was better, because every player was innocent, and we didn't know the difference between who uses attack damage and AP, so daily we'd see people failing because they tried playing Swain AD. But we didn't care, that we could ignore, because we were too busy trying to get that infinity edge on Annie we'd been saving for. So as a result, they'd feed and we'd feed, but somehow, eventually, after what seemed like an eternity, we had that one game where we got our first victory, and it made it all worth it. All the frustration, the lack of team communication, and the times we lost our patience didn't matter, because that one victory was the defining moment, signaling that we had improved. And we saved it every second of it. We come out on top somehow, nothing could stop us now. The battle was won, it was over, done. We were so happy. But through this hardship is where it all started. Even now I can't grasp it, because I don't know where we went wrong, but somewhere along the line we decided that scoring a win was more important than our teammates. Playing this game went from being an uphill struggle to improve to a downhill spiral of abuse. At what stage did we decide that we were any better? Like we never made the same mistake or gone outside the meta. But instead of showing some patience, we become filled with hatred. Now if I ever see a player raging at someone failing, I can feel my heart breaking, because I know that that person we've been labeling as toxic is someone we created. And I hate it. And recently, I can't seem to get a single game where a team will treat each other decently. It eats at me knowing I log onto League just to see people teasing and criticizing each other just because someone had a disagreement. I've already got 5 enemies on the other side. Why should I have to deal with 4 more on mine just because in that one Baron fight I mistimed my smite? People talk about this community like they're not part of it, but we are, and there's no masking it. If League of Legends was the living thing, we'd be the heart of it. And our heartbeat has stopped. So right now I'm jump starting it. I love League of Legends, but I hate playing it. You want a reason to change? Take a pick. My reason is plain as this: I want to get that feeling back. Being in a match with complete strangers, but feeling like I'm playing with people who are the exact same as me. So let's bring that back. I miss feeling that. You have to be the change you wish to see in the world. So change.